Yeah, please, somebody address Eric.
Eric, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for your first comment. I'm glad you're watching the show. And I love this comment right here. It says, "You're joking, right? The plot is terrible, right?"
What do you mean?
You got to ask him why.
I want to ask him why, but there's an important thing I need to say before he offers his more measured critique. See, the negativity surrounding this show from the usual suspects, and I call them the usual suspects because whenever there's any project that has to do with a minority of a sort, whether it be LGBTQ, whether it be a female, whether it be a person of color, they always come out and they have something negative to say. And it's always a very bland blanket statement critique is like, the show is woke, or the plot is terrible, or nobody asked for this, so on and so forth.
So Eric says that Riri goes from wanting to be a hero and barely needs to be encouraged to become a criminal. Now, I haven't watched the show yet, but by definition, isn't Spider-Man a criminal?
He's
By
vigilante.
definition, yes, because he's vigilante.
But he does want to be a hero.
but-
No. Here's
hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm asking because I haven't watched
No,
the show.
I understand.
Real quick, without spoiling anything, she wants to do good. She has no money to do it at all.
Gotcha.
And nobody's giving. Well, I won't say giving. They gave her a chance. She kind of fucked up their chance.
For sure.
And she's like, okay, how can I do this and get some money? And somebody came to her and basically says, we can help you out with your endeavors because we know who you are.
Right.
We can help you out with your endeavors. You're going to be our tech person. And that's kind of how she gets put into this situation. She didn't like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a criminal and I'm going to make lots of money. That was not her intention at all.
But essentially, she was doing whatever to make money to help people.
Correct.
Do money to build her suit to keep her suit going.
She's not comparing herself to Tony Stark, but she knows she has an intellect like a Tony Stark. But the
she doesn't
difference
have the
is
money.
she doesn't have the money. So what do you do when you're at MIT and you have this amazing idea and you want to create something? But even with the Tony Stark grant that she was afforded at MIT, she burned through all that money, right? So she has to find ways to make money. So she breaks the rules.
She was helping people with their and selling it to them.
She was doing academic fraud.
Yeah, basically.
Essentially,
She was doing academic
this
fraud.
is what this man is calling her a criminal for?
No,
not
It's
that.
because when she returned back home after getting kicked out, she was trying to get some stuff to build her suit. She was going to try to talk to the guy to let her get it because somebody that she knew, and somebody basically came up to her, paid for it, and says, hey, if you want to make money like this, come to this spot. And so she goes to the spot, and they do a test on her to see how she's going to get out of this situation. And then they tell her what's going on. They say, we want you to be the tech person in our group. And, we're going around robbing rich people.
I think what we're dealing with here is the time-honored trope of the seduction of easy money.
Yeah.
That's what this is. She's desperate to get cash because she knows she wants to prove herself and say that her ideas and things like that are going to be worthy, right? To be known in the world. She wants to make something, to be known for something. She basically proved that her stepfather's investment in her is worth it.
For sure.
The world is full of people that do a lot of bad things for the right reasons.
And the world is full of people that do bad things for their reasons.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
She's not one of those people.
I mean, but this I just never mind. Go ahead.
I think the other. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if my man watched the show, if you would have seen her reaction at the end of the third episode, you see that she's in a huge conflict of what the hell she's doing.
Right. Yeah. But even when she signed up for it, she knew these people were bad people.
Yeah, she was just like, I can get this
She's
money
like,
and get out
I
of
just
here.
get this money and I can wash my hands of that.
I think the other thing you have to understand is she didn't necessarily. When did she ever say that she wanted to be a hero?
She never said that. She just said she wanted to make something.
Even if you look at Wakanda Forever, and in Wakanda Forever, she was very reluctant to even go because it was like, hold on, my science project has got me in all this trouble. Now you're saying this dude out here wanting to kill me. Okay, you take me to Wakanda, great. Mind blown. She meets a very kindred spirit in Shuri and all that other sort of thing. Sees the lab, sees all the super advanced tech. That's great. At the end of the day, she kind of was forced into that final fight in the film because you were there. It's like this dude tried to kill you basically because he was trying to kill the queen.
So again, right? So to Eric's point, her conflict should have been immediate when someone got shot. Her conflict was immediate when someone got shot. She felt really
Like, what
she
the heck
felt
am I doing?
she felt some kind of way when that happened. 100%.
Okay, hold on. But he's saying I want to help people, build suits to help people. Okay, here's the thing. That doesn't make you a hero. That also makes you an entrepreneur.
Correct.
That doesn't make the thing that people have to understand is morality and all that other sort of thing are surface level in a lot of shows. At the end of the day, she was trying to make a name for herself.
Correct.
That's a pride thing. That's not necessarily altruistic, trying to be great and all that other sort of thing. Yes, she has some noble intentions tied to it, building suits to help people. That doesn't make her a hero.
Right.
It just makes her somebody that's an inventor.
Yeah,
and
she's got an
wants to
idea
get
and I
her-
want to put this out there.
Right. Now, for example, if I had all of that tech, that knowledge, and all this sort of thing, guess guarantees people are going to die all around me. Villain with zero,
But you're different.
with zero intent.
Yeah, you're different than her,
Like me and the hood would be like best friends.
Oh
It'd be
my
like,
God,
bro,
this guy.
I'm just being real because it's like
but
to
you're being
me,
honest. Yes,
yeah,
you're
I'm just
being honest.
real.
Yeah.
But to me, there's no conflict there. I don't care about hurting other people if you're going to give me gobs of money.
Correct.
That's fine with me.
Right.
With her, it was, I need this money because I want to do this suit. This is the only way I'm going to get these suits done. It's not necessarily her trying to follow a heroic path. She just, her goal in her mind right now, and if, again, you see it to that point, especially like Dado said in that third episode, she's starting to understand the consequences of her actions and what she's doing going on this path. You got to let the 6 episodes play out.
And again, this is like what we've been saying, Eric, and you've been great, you know, putting your comments in. You haven't been snarky or anything like that. It is genuine dialogue, and we don't get enough of that in the fandom nowadays. Right?